Good morning and welcome to Rutgers University for 2024 New Jersey Swim Scarlet Gold Championships. This is Mike with Common Guy Sports. Glad you can join us. We're set to get started shortly here with what's known as the Friday preliminary session. We had a short time to set up, so what we're going to be doing for this session is a very basic live stream. We'll be staying on just one camera and the scoreboard. This afternoon and this evening, when we have additional sessions, we'll give you a better production. But for this morning's session, we're going to stay with this view. Unfortunately, not even picking up lane 8 start. All right. So, again, just logistics here. This is the Rutgers pool. It's an 8-lane, 25-yard config. On the left-hand side, you can see the white bulkhead going across. So all starts will occur on the right-hand side. Lane 1 at the top of your screen, lane 8 at the bottom, or to the right, if you would, or the right corner of this screen. If I could ask somebody that's watching now, if you could just give a thumbs up, a like on YouTube, or a comment. The comments are open for feedback. I see a few people out there watching. Everything looks okay from my side, but I'd like to confirm you can see and hear. All right, thank you so much for the comment. So again, this is the Friday preliminary session. We'll be having separate live streams for each individual session. They will all be here on the same channel, Common Guy Sports. Now, the times I have are tentative. All information is on a website, Be Smart. So BeSmartTinc.com. So BeSmartTinc.com, Be Smart Swimming. They are the timing administrator and managing all the entries and so on. So they don't have Friday prelim heat sheets up yet. There is just psych sheets up there. So again, this is session number 2, known as Friday prelims. Session 3 later, scheduled to start about 1:45, 1:50, is the Friday age group. And then we come back for what's known as session 4, which is the Friday finals. And that's tentatively around 6:45. All right. So again, I apologize. We're kind of doing a limited production this morning. We had a limited time to get set up. So this afternoon, this evening, and we're here all weekend, we'll have a little bit better. We'll have a camera covering the starts a little bit better. I know that the blocks are behind the flags, so I apologize. Mostly apologize to the swimmers. They are the most important thing here, but hopefully you can see the scoreboard. And then again, all information and results will be updated to the Be Smart website. I do not know if results are pushed to Meet Mobile. So if somebody is aware of that and you could comment, let me know. Again, this is Mike from Common Guy Sports. I'm going to be limited this morning due to some scheduling conflicts, but the stream should be up. You'll get audio from within the pool area here, and then you'll be able to see times and so on. If there are feedback and comment, that's the only way. I'd love to get feedback and comments to improve the product we're putting out there, both for you at home, but also for the swimmers. So obviously, lane 8's a little cut off based on the amount of people on deck and also in the stands. So it is a full house here. If you've been to Rutgers, I'll give you a quick pan just so you can get an idea. So if you've been to Rutgers, normally there's sections in between that are open. They actually have chairs in all the sections throughout. And then all right, so we're going to be getting started here. As you can see on the top left, we're starting with Event 43, Heat 1, and we're underway. So if somebody could give me feedback, is the scoreboard visible as is on the top left of your screen? I can grow that, and the only problem is that it... on YouTube, Comment Guy Sports. Want to hold that for him? All right, so we're underway here. Again, the events are going to be jumping around. There was some reseeding. So we do have an announcer. Your name? Steve. Steve's going to be helping us out along the way. He's going to be coaching us along as we move along. So I'm going to hand off the microphone to him, and we're going to be underway. Real quick. The green one is your ear volume. Yellow is your talking volume. Okay. And that's going to pick up sounds in the ear. So this one I just talk into the mic. And you'll hear yourself. Okay. All right. And then. Okay. Your levels are there. So this is what they're seeing. And there's comments there if you want to watch it. All right. Okay.
Sounds good. All right. All right, good morning, everybody. A little bit chaotic on, I guess this would be the second day, so welcome, everybody, to the 2024 Golds Championship. We are now at Event 43, Heat 3. Lane 1, Lily Levering. Lane 2, Alexandra Tan. Lane 3, Divya Jahangir. Lane 4, Rebecca Kim. Lane 5, Audrey Barrows. Lane 6, Sasha Kolb. Lane 7, Lucy Ebler. And lane 8 is Michelle Fadid. This is Heat 4 of Event 43. In Lane 1, Sam Geary. Lane 2, Allison Fay. Lane 3, let me take a look at the heat sheet. I think the last name is Duran Gonzalez. Lane 4, Mila Cromwell. Lane 5, Emily Gallagher. Lane 6, Riley Bambara. Lane 7, Emmy O'Shane. And lane 8 is Chloe Crowea. Heat 5 of the 13 and over 100 free. In lane 1 is Natalie Howard. Lane 2, Jenna Berry. Lane 3, Caitlin Ng. Lane 4, Jenna Calabrese. Lane 5, Noelle Jordan. Lane 6, Maddie Moore. Lane 7, Cecilia Flamia. And lane 8 is Ariane Braco Prieto. And I do apologize if I mess up on some names, but try my best here. This is heat 6 of 14 for the 100 free. In lane 1 is Harlow Hatch. Lane 2, Ava Fields. Lane 3, Adeline Fang. Lane 4, Jen Estabu. Lane 5, Corel Lee. Lane 6, Camila Bazan. Lane 7, Lila Stevens. And in lane 8 is Addie Reyes.
Is that too loud?
Too loud. Feel free to give us, continuous feedback as far as volume and audio. We're monitoring that, so. Event 43, Heat 7. In lane 1 is Adeline Panagiaja. In lane 2, Hope Kennedy. Lane 3, Katie Matzlows. Lane 4, Sanjana Dar. Lane 5, Rachel McInerney. Lane 6, Sierran Santiago. Lane 7, Jessica Sung. And in lane 8 is Grace Barrows.
That's me, Mike the manager. So just so you know.
Just in case you just joined us, this is Heat 7 of 14. Prelims for the 100 free, 13 and over. Heat 8. In lane 1 is Nina Frolov. Lane 2 is Adrielle Marrero. Lane 3, Natalia Dowiak. Lane 4, Brianna Marion. Lane 5, Erin Barasonic. And lane 6 is Helen Chen. Nobody in lane 7. And in lane 8 is Adriana Skanga. Nobody in lane 2 as well. Heat 9. In lane 1, Sonia Jagan. In lane 2, Ella Weiss. In lane 3, Priya Schultz. Nobody in lane 4. In lane 5 is Heidi Ross. Lane 6, Rihanna Kerkorian. Lane 7, Megan Jakubasek. And in lane 8 is Lily Price.
Just want to tell everybody it's in Meet Mobile if they want to use that.
Okay. In case you want to follow, everything is in Meet Mobile. And this is the 2024 NJS and Scarlet Gold Championship.
If you want to repeat what they type, you can.
Okay.
If somebody says,
All right. Event 43. Heat number 10 now. In lane 1 is Niam Murphy. Lane 2, Avery Locke. Lane 3, Abby Ford. Lane 4, Riley Horgan. Lane 5, Ella Callahan. Lane 6, Sinead Cook. Lane 7, Carolyn Murray. Lane 8, Lola Sommerstein. Previous heat, somebody chatted in saying, "Go Adriana." We are still in the women's 13 and over 100 free. Heat 11 of 14 now. Event number 43. In lane 1, Claire Hegedus. Lane 2, Liz Versta. Lane 3, Natalie Dapra. Lane 4, Sabine Rustad. Lane 5, Kat Karatanov. Lane 6, Asma, got cut off, sorry, Hendrisk. Lane 7, Michelle Zhao. And in lane 8 is Sharon Cho. Heat 12 of 14, event number 43. In lane 1, Marissa Losanzi. Lane 2, Reese Biggie. Lane 3, Zariah Townsend. Lane 4, Regan Gilligan. Lane 5, Margaret Sawa. Lane 6, Maya Weinman. Lane 7, Caitlin Stubbs. And in lane 8 is Amanda Senzel. Oh. Heat 13 of 14 coming right up. Women's 13 and over 100 free. In lane 1 Avery Dollard. Lane 2, Zoe Perez. Lane 3, Amanda Bramley. Lane 4, Julia Bartosiewicz. Lane 5 is Angela Zhao. Lane 6, Lainey Sue. Lane 7, Ella Rossi. And lane 8, Amelia Land. Final heat of event 43 in lane 1, Masha Netrepko. Lane 2, Lily Mikolazowski. And in lane 3, Sarah Way. Lane 4, Sarah Rodriguez. Lane 5, Raleigh Basinski. Lane 6, Hayden Gill. Lane 7, Jesse Wang. And then lane 8 is Anna Ruzanski.
And if she drops a lot of time, if she drops a lot of time, you can announce that too. Like she had a 51-55.
Oh, okay.
So 50-82, great drop.
All right. So lane 4 winner of this final heat is Sarah Rodriguez with a 50-82. Entering time was a 51-55. So excellent job. Now we're going to start the men's 13 and over 100 free. Heat 1, nobody in lane 1. Colin Dickey, lane 3. Gio Yarez, lane 4. Ethan Park, lane 5. Colin Whitlock, lane 6. Arjun Sudhakar. For the men's 13 and over 100 free, there will be a total of 15 heats. And again, this is heat 1.
So real quick, Sarah Rodriguez, she just went 50-82. According to Swim Cloud, 100-yard free, 51-55. So personal best.
All right. So previously, last heat of the girls 100 free, Sarah Rodriguez had her personal best of
50-82.
50-82, and previous time was 51-55. We are now in heat 2 of event 44. Lane 1, George Agnostos. In lane 2, Dmitry Vanchikov. Lane 3, Gabriel Cologne. Lane 4 is Pietro Bonini. In lane 5 is Jonzio Jiang. In lane 6, Stephen Baton. Lane 7, Anthony Lin. And in lane 8 is Mason Carter. Heat 3 of event 44. In lane 1 is Aiden Jiang. Lane 2, Sebastian Sternberg. Nobody in lane 3. In lane 4 is Colin Drew. Lane 5, Lucas McHeads. Lane 6, Karim Monkoglu. Lane 7, Arav Gulati. And in lane 8 is Henry Lee. Really do apologize for the mispronunciations. Winner of that heat is lane 6, Karim Makuklo, with a 52.56. Entering into heat number 4. In lane 1 is Dylan McGowan. Lane 2, Max Zabonsky. Lane 3, Nolan Webb. Lane 4, Robbie Gibbons. Lane 5 is David Lombardsky. In lane 6, Logan Ani. Lane 7, Braden Harris. And in lane 8 is Nathan Su. And the winner of that heat is Nathan Shu in lane 8 of Life. If you're just tuning in, this men's 13 and over 100 free, event number 44. This is heat 5. In lane 1 is Vince Ermita. In lane 2, Vivon Adakari. Lane 3, Noah Zomera. Lane 4, Daniel Beznozio. In lane 5, Kareem El-Zawawi. Lane 6, Andre Tezlakov. Lane 7, Anthony Hung. Lane 8 is Justin O'Brien. It is now 8:28. Winner of that heat is lane 5, Kareem El-Zawawi, with a 52.66. Event 44, heat number 6. Lane 1, Raf Villarina in lane 1. In lane 2 is Milo Pfeiffer. In lane 3, Kevin Ho. Lane 4, Matt Jackson. Lane 5, Liam Schoon. Lane 6,
Attention coaches and swimmers.
Philip Petrovsky.
Event 43, the girls 13-14 100-yard freestyle is now available for swimmers to declare their intentions. The time is 8:29 and you have 30 minutes to declare your intention. Thank you.
Sorry for the interruption. In lane 7 is Matthew Ciliato, and in lane 8 is Maya Sal. Winning that heat is Kevin Ho with a time of 51.64. Event 44, heat number 7. Lane 1, Aiden Hung. Lane 2, Aiden Verga. Lane 3, Kyle Wargo. Lane 4, Bradley Mayer. Lane 7, Jaden Almeida. Lane 6, Matt Coster. Lane 7, Robbie Bai. And then lane 8 is Christopher Lee. Yeah. Okay, great. You guys usually connect to the system by using, like, you don't do the swim node? Okay, cool. Yeah. I'd like to. Sorry, winner of that heat was Jaden Almeida with a 51.11. This is heat 8 of event 44. In lane 1 is Lyndon Lee. Lane 2 is Aiden Liu. Lane 3, Yalong Zhang. Lane 4 is Ryan Pelosi. Lane 5, Nicholas DeSopo. Lane 6, Bilal Afifi. Lane 7, Mayan Levy. And in lane 8 is Ty Holar. All right. Winner of that heat is Aiden Liu with a time of 49.75 of life. Heat 9 of event 44. Lane 1, CJ Friends of Life. Kyle Lee in lane 3. Nobody in lane 2. Lane 4 is Corey Sue. Lane 5, Aaron Selick. Lane 6, Brian Dos Santos. Lane 7, Uriel Lee. And in lane 8 is Jose Calix. Winner of that heat is lane 4, Corey Sue of Scarlet Aquatics. Heat 10. In lane 1, Liam Adams. Lane 2, Matthew Volpescu. Lane 3, Will Torticil. Sorry. And then lane 4 is Jacob Suzlamowski. Lane 5, Matthew Gao. Lane 6, Max Carter. Lane 7, Fabio Yepes. And in lane 8 is Mikey Florentino. Winner of that heat is in lane 6, Max Carter, with a time of 49.32. Event 44, heat 11 of 15. In lane 1 is Zachary Katong. Lane 2, Colin Zimmerer. Lane 3, Aaron Roy. Lane 4, I do believe that's last name of Schneiders Smith. Lane 5, Anton Kondratiev. Lane 6, Kyle Phillips. Lane 7, Santino Ermita. Lane 8 is Harrison Burns. And the winner of that heat is lane 3, Aaron Roy of Scarlet Aquatics. Heat 12 of 15. In lane 1 is Michael Wizenko. Lane 2, Cole DiPietro. Lane 3, Max Chetzinowski. Lane 4, Josh DeMarco. Lane 5, Miles Smalls. Lane 6, Dominic Narduzzi. Lane 7, Johannes Welch. And in lane 8 is Maximilian Marquez. Winner of this heat is lane 5, Miles Smalls of BGH with a time of 48:53. Heat 13 is about to start. In lane 1 is Eric Burdak. Lane 2, Joseph Castado. Lane 3, Howell Drizmala. In lane 4, Burak Iloglu. In lane 5, Boris Zolzin. Lane 6, Alex Uthia Jimenez. Lane 7, Tristan Moore. And in lane 8 is Gavin Bosio. It is now 8:38, and I do believe it is about 37 minutes and so into the meet. Winner of this heat is lane 4, Burak Iloglu of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 47:78. Heat 14 is next. In lane 1 is Richard Fadiv. In lane 2, Ethan Young. Lane 3, Troy Mayer. Lane 4, Frankie Prekop. Lane 5, Joey Staus. Lane 6, Nick Straka. Lane 7, Isaac Rivers. And in lane 8 is Angel Lainez. And the winner of this heat is in lane 5, Joey Staus, with a time of 46:66 from Scarlet Aquatics. Final heat of event 44, the men's 13 and over 100 free. In lane 1 is Mason Keith. Lane 2, Vincent Kim. Lane 3, David Zoltek. Lane 4, Timothy Lee. Lane 5, Sam Lorenk. Lane 6, Ian Conops. Lane 7 is Youssef El-Nawawi. And in lane 8 is Carl Burgart, or Burgart.
Then
I just
I should be back, but if it's over, just walk away.
All right, final heat. And the winner is lane 4, Timothy Lee, with a time of 45:50 of Scarlet Aquatics. We will now begin the women's 13 and over 200 IM. That would be event 45. Heat 1 in lane 1, Noel Rivera Castro. In lane 2, Sua Tani. In lane 3, Addie Reyes. Lane 4, Elizabeth Walchdeck. In lane 5, Cecilia Flamia. In lane 6, Annabelle Naguib. Lane 7, Naomi Lynn. And in lane 8 is Sarah Jo Draper. And again, if you're just joining us, this is the 2024 NJS and Scarlet Gold Championship. We are now swimming event 45 of the women's 13 and over 200 IM. Coming in at first place is lane 5, Cecilia Flamia, with a time of 2:21:21. We are now in Heat 2. Lane 1, Scarlett Shu. Lane 2, Sophia Hell. Lane 3, Maddie Dodd. Lane 4, Lucy Ebler. Lane 5, Lila Stevens. Lane 6, Sam Geary. Lane 7, Emily Cott. And lane 8 is Haley Rushforth. Live streaming brought to you by Common Guy Sports. If you like the quality of this live stream, give it a thumbs up. And please go ahead and enter any feedback you like in the live chat. I'm monitoring that, so if there is any feedback you want to give us, feel free. All right, winner of that heat is lane 3, Maddie Dodd of JAC with a time of 2:20:34. Heat 3 of 10 for the women's 13 and over 200 IM. In lane 1 is Jenna Calabrese. Lane 2, Harper Edie. Lane 3, Riley Horgan. Lane 4, Isabel Meth. Lane 5, Rebecca Kim. Lane 6, Maya Weinman. Lane 7, Tierney Keefe. And in lane 8 is Brianna Marion. And the winner of that heat is Riley Horgan of BB with a time of 2:17:33. Heat 4 of 10, the event 45. In lane 1, Kaylee Ross. Lane 2, Amanda Semzel. Lane 3, Maddie Fletcher. Lane 4, Ahana Tibb. Lane 5, Hope Dorsey. Lane 6, Ella Callahan. Lane 7, Giam Murphy. Lane 8 is Sasha Black. It's truly amazing to watch these fine athletes in the water swimming, making it look so easy. As parents, we definitely know how hard they work and working up to these championships. So, definitely a round of applause for all of our athletes.
Attention coaches and swimmers. Event 44, the 1400-yard freestyle is available for scratching. Event 44, the 100-yard freestyle is available for scratching. The time is 8:50 and you have 30 minutes to declare your intention. Thank you.
And coming into the wall, taking this heat, is Maddie Fletcher, winner of this heat, with a time of 2:15.74. Heat 5 of event 45. In lane 1 is Mina Pektas. Lane 2, Sarah Way. Lane 3, Megan Jakobazik. Lane 4, Marissa Lazansky. Lane 5, Jessica Sung. Lane 6, Michelle Zhao. Lane 7, Abby Ford. And in lane 8 is Sophie Dahia.
Somebody's doing live stream.
Winner of that heat is Sarah Way of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:14.97. Sarah Way was in heat 5, lane 2. Now we're in heat number 6. In lane 1, Ala Malatier. Lane 2, Dana Tapia. Lane 3, Anna Rozansky. Lane 4, Bridget Lowry. Lane 5, Adriel Morero. Lane 6, Zoe Zhang. Lane 7, Donna Young Kim. Lane 8 is Olivia de los Reyes. Apologies again for butchering names. Very, very sorry. As you can see, this is not my day job. But welcome anyways. It's a fun Friday. Plenty of parents here that were probably able to take off and watch their kids swim. And then many of us that have to work. Hopefully you guys can have the live stream playing on the side. Looks like Bridget Lowry in lane 4 of EEX. Lone Wolf coming in. Winner of Heat 6. Winner of Heat 6 is Bridget Lowry with a time of 2:10.46. Event 45, heat number 6, 6 of 10. Women's 13 and over, 200 IM in lane 1. Sorry, this is heat 7, my apologies. In lane 1 is Sophie Zuluaga. In lane 2, Lily Miklazowski. Lane 3, Rachel McInerney. Lane 4, Sharon Cho. Lane 5, Riley Kopp. Lane 6, Ava Fields. Lane 7, Shay Bandanas. And in lane 8 is Avery Locke. Big lead coming into the wall. This is for lane 3, Rachel McInerney of PTAC. Winning the heat, finishing with a time of 2:13.14. Again, that is lane 3, Rachel McInerney of PTAC, 2:13.14. Heat 8 of 10. In lane 1, Ava Grace Zettler. Lane 2, Emma Price. Lane 3, Letitia Lanes. Lane 4, Madeline Reguindin. Lane 5, Marta Gershanak. Lane 6, Isabel Yu. Lane 7, Zariah Townsend. Lane 8, Margot Anselmi. Hope you're enjoying this live stream. Hopefully at home, the viewing is nice and clear. And again, if it's not, if anything's weird, audio, anything, just go ahead and provide some feedback in the chat. If all is good, great, enjoy. Just to repeat, this is women's 13 and over, 200 IM. Heat 8 of 10. Event number 45. Wow, for this heat, it's pretty much neck to neck right here, right now. So let's see how they finish off. Here we go in lane 4 is Scarlet. Lane 5 is GFAC. And the winner of that heat is in lane 5, Marta Gershonik of JFAC, with a time of 2:12.77. Her time was 2:12.77. We are now in heat 9 of event 45. In lane 1 is Ella Rossi. Lane 2, Sienna Plutzer. Lane 3, Annie Flanagan. Lane 4, Angela Zhao. Lane 5, Angelica Kobalars. Lane 6, Stephanie Kim. Lane 7, Juliana Marrero. And in lane 8 is Ella Lepis. Actually, Ella Lepis just disappeared. Nobody in lane 8. This is heat 9 of 10. One more heat to go. And touching the wall first in this heat 9 is Annie Flanagan of EEX with a time of 2:11.71. And now for the final heat of the women's 13 and over 200 IM. This is heat number 10 of event 45. In lane 1 is Reese Berg. Lane 2, Sinead Cook. Lane 3, Lainey Sue. Lane 4, Rebecca Jung. Lane 5, Parasonic Erin. Lane 6, Zoe Joss. Lane 7, Az Hendrisk. And in lane 8 is Amelia Land. All right. First place winner of that heat. Last heat is Rebecca Jung of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:11.94. That's 2:11.94. Men's 13 and over, 200 IM. Event 46, Heat 1. Lane 1, Gio Yarez. Lane 2, Aiden Plenth. Lane 3, Liam Schoon. Lane 4, Ryan Morea. Lane 5, Caleb Kang. Nobody in lane 6. Lane 7, Basil Glocken. And in lane 8 is Logan Oni. All right. Winner of that heat is lane 4, Ryan Morea, with a time of 2:13.21. Heat number 2, 2 of 11 for the boys, 13 and over, 200-yard IM. In lane 1 is Mason Carter. Nobody in lane 2. Lane 3, Mason Brown. Lane 4, Michael Kim. Lane 5, Lyndon Lee. Lane 6, Justin Vaj. Lane 7, Ethan Park. And in lane 8 is Gabriel Cologne. It is now 9:12. And alone by himself is Lyndon Lee of JFAC, winner of this heat with a time of 2:08.64. Winner of Heat 2 is Lyndon Lee with a time of 2:08.64. Heat 3 of Event 46. In Lane 1, Lucas McHead. Lane 2, Raf Villarina. Lane 3, Owen Tongring. Lane 4, Daniel Hong. Lane 5, Oliver Maloney. Lane 6, Arav Gulati. Lane 7, Jonzio Jung. And in lane 8 is Vivan Adhikari. So far, a pretty tight race right now in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Currently in the lead is in lane 5, Oliver Malone of Life. And he is creeping away. And coming into the wall, it will be Oliver Maloney. Finishing first in this heat with a time of 2:10.70. Heat 4 of 11. In lane 1, Atticus Chi. Lane 2, Caleb Pinto. Lane 3, Zachary Cruz. Lane 4, Milo Pfeiffer. Lane 5, Jaden Bui. Lane 6, Aiden Hung. Lane 7, Nathan Shu. Lane 8 is Matthew Shi. Lanes 2, 4, and 5 are neck to neck right now. And touching the wall is lane 8, Matthew Shee of Life, with a time of 2:08.54. Matthew Shee of lane 8, Life, 2:08.54. E5 is about to begin of event 46. In lane 1 is Ty Hollar. Lane 2, CJ Friends. Lane 3 is Siobhan Dungana. Lane 8, Bradley Warner. Lane 5, Wayne Lee. Lane 6, Oliver Brown. Lane 7, Mayat Sal. And in lane 8 is Kevin Ho. All right. Coming into the wall, winner of this heat is lane 4, Bradley Warner, with a time of 2:04.16. Heat 6 of event 46. Lane 1, Roy Sung. Lane 2, Kevin Carr. Lane 3, and Tawny Tadic. Lane 4, Aaron Soybel. Lane 5, Luke Robinson. Lane 6, Johannes Welch. Lane 7, Justin Yu. Lane 8, Kevin Sun.
You have half an hour to declare your intentions. Thank you.
As you can see, I'm trying to outdo the other announcer who's making some kind of announcement about, scratching within the 30 minutes allotted. Well, as you can see, a lot of these athletes are getting a lot of ice time while they're skating around the rink. Actually, I'm just kidding, and hopefully you were paying attention. We are still swimming. In the lead right now, looks like it is Lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 coming into the wall. Finishing first is Luke Robinson of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:04.29. Luke Robinson of Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:04.29. We're about to begin heat number 7 of event number 46, men's 13 and over 200 IM. In lane 1, Yalong Zhang. Lane 2, Jonathan Lee. Lane 3, Javier Hernandez. Lane 4, Matthew Young. Lane 5, Gennaro Dito. Lane 6, Aaron Selick. Lane 7, Maximilian Zimnak. And in lane 8 is Noam Burkowski. Again, in the waters right now is heat 7. All right, heat 7 of 11. Men's 13 and over, 200 IM. If you're following at home, just want to let you guys know that originally the event numbers were a little bit all messed up, and they had to make some changes. So anyways, should be less confusion now because the event numbers are according to, I think, the proper age groups and all of that. So again, if you're following, we are now in event number 46, heat 7 of the men's 13 and over 200 IM. And coming in at first was lane 8, Noam Borkowski of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:01.36. The time was 2:01.36. Heat number 8, lane 1, Will Portisil. Lane 2, Jerry Wang. Lane 3, Jeremiah Tomioka. In lane 4, Peter Jarzab. Lane 5, Brian Castone. Lane 6, Greg Farnham. Nobody in lane 7. Lane 8 is Matthew Gao. The time now is 9:26. Coming off the wall, we're doing the last 50, freestyle. Looks like lane 6 right now is currently in the lead and touching the wall. Ooh. Overtaken is Peter Jarzab of JG with a time of 2:02.45, finishing first with a time of 2:02.45. is Peter Jarzad. Heat 9 of event 46. In lane 1, Caden Cho. Lane 2, Koji Sawa. Lane 3, Dave Slowinski. Lane 4, Jacob Kim. Lane 5, Frankie Prukop. Lane 6, Greg Clark. Lane 7, Michael Wizenko. And in lane 8 is Adam Azoui. Or possibly Azawi. And again, I'm very sorry if I have been messing up the names. We are in heat 9 of 11. This is prelims. Men's 13 and over, 200 IM. Hopefully the audio is loud and clear, especially the extra sounds that we're picking up. You can hear a lot of whistling from the coaches, cheering on their swimmers. And winning this heat in lane 4 is Jacob Kim of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 1:52.59. Jacob Kim of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 1:52.59. Two more heats left. This will be heat 10 of 11. In lane 1 is Corey Sue. Lane 2 is Luke Lowe. Lane 3, Powell Drismala. Lane 4, Gregory Lynn. Lane 5, Oliver Kiss. Lane 6, Colin Lee. Lane 7, Thomas Gaugen. Lane 7 is Bryce Spreeman. All right. Heat 10. The winner of that heat is lane 4, Gregory Lin of GMNY. And now we are in the final heat, heat 11 of event 46. Lane 1, Lucas Huang. Lane 2, Mason Keith. Lane 3, Joey Staus. Lane 4, Timothy Lee. Lane 5, Connor Hong. Lane 6, Richard Fadiv. Lane 7, Uriel Lee. And in lane 8 is Nick Straka. Thank you everybody for the feedback that the audio is still good. After this final heat of the boys or men's 13 and over 200 IM event 46, I will be taking a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay, so after this final heat. And as you can see on the screen, lane 8 is always the hardest to kind of track your kid if your kid is in lane 8 because of all the coaches, spectators, and of course the angle of the camera that we have here at Rutgers University. You know, it's kind of like a, what they call the media location, you know, not perched up very high, but just enough. And here we go. All right, here is the women's 13 and over 100 fly heat 1. I do believe it's heat 1 of 14 with Annabelle Song in lane 2. Lane 3, Lily Tamedo. Lane 4, Ashna Patel. Lane 5, Nola Mian. And lane 6, Raina Shah. So I will step away for a few minutes and I will be back. Thank you. everybody, I'm back. Excuse the slight pause. Back to the excitement. We are now in Heat 3. Heat 3 of Event 47. Women's 13 and over, 100 fly. And finishing first in this heat is Lauren Carolus, or Carillus. Sorry again, of Life Aquatics with a 104.11. We are now in Heat 4 of 14. In Lane 1 is Alyssa Lowe. Lane 2, Sierra Santiago. Lane 3, Addie Reyes. Lane 4, Samantha Kent. Lane 5, Naomi Lynn. Lane 6, Katie Matzlaws. Lane 7, Jenna Calabrese. And in Lane 8 is Jillian Alcid. Thank you for that feedback from, I guess, Steve Blockhead. Yes, so anybody watching at home, if you sometimes see somebody's big head blocking your way and blocking the view of Lane 8, just give me a holler. I'll tell them to sit down. So, winner of that heat is Jenna Calabrese of Life. Here we are in Heat 5 of event number 47. Lane 1, Natalie Hauer. Lane 2, Ava Chung. Lane 3, Noel Rivera Castro. Oh, lane 1 just disappeared, so no swimmer there. In lane 4 is Anaga Manjuraka. And lane 5 is Moksha Shah. Lane 6, Calais Welchtek. Lane 7, Hope Kennedy. And in lane 8 is Maddie Moore. And, actually live stream, no cameraman, just cameras placed. Taking a good look at the Rutgers swim facilities here. It is pretty packed. Pretty packed indeed. Touching the wall is lane 8, Maddie Moore, with a time of 102.11 of PAA. We are now in Heat 6 of 14. In lane 1 is Thea Valdeverano. And lane 2, Charlie Geary. Lane 3, Madeline Young. Lane 4, Corel Lee. Lane 5, Amanda Brandley. Lane 6, Avery Locke. Lane 7, Mina Pektas. And in lane 8 is Camila Bazan. This is Heat 6 of 14. Finishing first is Amanda Bramley of Life with a time of 101.93. Heat 7 of 14 in lane 1, Jennifer Establio. Lane 2, Lauren Capiello. Lane 3, Ava Grace Zettler. Lane 4, Margaret Lockman. Lane 5, Maddie DeFranco. Lane 6, Lily Price. Lane 7, Cameron Rice. Lane 8, and in lane 8, is Sophia Chappins. I gotta admit, this is probably the only sport that the parents are here for like 5 hours and your kid swims for 4 minutes if you're lucky. But, you know, it's for the athletes and we are here to support them. And again, it's a fun, exciting day. Obviously, for all the swimmers, being here at Golds. And the winner, the first place of this heat is Lily Price of GMNY with a time of 102.48. 102.48. Heat 9. Heat 9 of 14, or should I say Heat 8? Sorry, my apologies. Heat 8 of 14 in lane 1. Lilia Ushiki. Lane 2, Natalia Ugawiak. Lane 3, Chloe Kwawiak. Lane 4, Marley McDonald. Lane 5, Christmas Pinchnik. Lane 6, Madison Benefield. Lane 7, Angela Shembri. And in lane 8 is Zoe Joss. And again, amazing athletes, you know, just watching them swim the fly. And, you know, from here, it looks so effortless, but I'm sure it burns. You know. Just in general, so proud of these kids, so proud of being a part of this, you know. And the winner of that heat is in lane 6. Sorry I missed the time, but we are now in heat 9 of event 47. In lane 1, Alexis Gaudreau. Lane 2, Ayla Kennedy. Lane 3, Maya Weinman. Lane 4, Maddie Fletcher. Lane 5, Ava Lee. Lane 6, Natalie Dapra. Lane 7, Keely McGee. And in lane 8 is Carolina Shaw. And touching the wall is lane 2 of life, Ayla Kennedy, with a time of 101.29. That was the finish of heat 9, the winner being Ayla Kennedy of that heat, 101.29. Heat 10 of event 47, nobody in lane 1. In lane 2 is Nicole Zaremba. Lane 3, Zoe Bitterman. Lane 4, Mackenzie Glenn. Lane 5, Liz Versta. Lane 6, Maddie Dodd. Lane 7, Ahana Tibb. And in lane 8 is Sinead Cook. Four more heats remaining in the women's 13 and over 100 fly. And if you're tuning in, it's event number 47, heat number 10. Touching the wall is Liz Versta of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 59.67. Heat 11 in lane 1 is Alexandra Tan. Lane 2, Allison Nickerson. Lane 3, Sabine Ristad. Lane 4, Erin Borsonic. Lane 5, Adeline Tanajaja. Lane 6, Isabel Yu. Lane 7, Dana Tapia. And in lane 8 is Hayden Gill. And touching the wall is lane 4, Erin Barasonic of JAC with a time of 1 minute and 34. Heat 12, lane 1, Alexandra Villanueva. Lane 2, Lola Sommerstein. Lane 3, Helen Chen. Lane 4, Riley Basinski. Lane 5, Avery Dollard. Lane 6, Margaret Sawa. Lane 7, Emma Briganti. And in lane 8 is Adriana Scanga. Shout out to Adri. Go Adri. Just saw that pop up. Do apologize. All right. Winner of that heat is Riley Basinski of Heat 12. We are now final 2 heats. Heat 13. And lane 1 is Marta Gorshanik. Lane 2, Mari Finkelstein. Lane 3, Shay Bandanas. Lane 4, Masha Netrepko. Lane 5, Lainey Su. Lane 6, Sharon Cho. Lane 7, Madeline Raguindin. And in lane 8 is Zariah Townsend. Final heat. Event 47, heat number 14, final heat. Lane 1, Hope Dorsey. Lane 2, Zoe Perez. Lane 3, Regan Gilligan, or Reagan. Lane 4, Sarah Rodriguez. Lane 5, Kayla Marion. Lane 6, Jessica Sung. Lane 7, Carolyn Murray. And in lane 8 is Sarah Way.
Event 46, the men's 200-yard individual medley is now available for scratching. The time is 9:53, and you have 30 minutes to declare your intention. Thank you.
Hopefully everybody heard me at home or anybody watching on the live stream. I was not about to try to outdo the other announcer. Hopefully you were able to hear the swimmers' names. This is the final heat of Event 47, women's 13 and over 100 fly. And the winner, lane 4, Sarah Rodriguez of JAC with a time of 54:47, sorry. 54:47. We're now moving along to men's 13 and over 100 fly, event 48, heat 1. In lane number 1 is Basil Glocken. Lane 2, Sebastian Sternberg. Lane 3, David Hannon. Lane 4, Robbie Gibbons. Lane 5, Daniel Hu. Lane 6, Shaylin Sternberg. Lane 7, Dylan McGowan. And in lane 8 is Sid Paniker. All right, winner of that heat is Robbie Gibbons of MB. And sorry if I'm just saying the initials because I don't know all of the aquatic names. With a time of 59.77, you know. So we are now heading into heat number 2 of event 48, and then lane 1 is Aiden Hung. Lane 2, Justin O'Brien. Lane 3, Daniel Coral. Lane 4, Max Sabansky. Lane 5, Owen Tongring. Lane 6, Jaden Lay. Lane 7, Mayan Levy. Lane 8, Ryan Morea. Finishing first in Heat 2 is Aiden Hung of, I think that, I do believe that's WW's Whitewater with a time of 1 minute and 16. Heat 3 in lane 1 is Robert Stanley. Lane 2, Daniel Hong. Lane 3, Mason Carter. Lane 4, Zachary Katan. Lane 5, Matt Jackson. Lane 6, West Morsa. Lane 7, Daniel Choi, and in lane 8 is Atticus Chi. Oh, yes, I just saw somebody say MB is Monmouth Barracudas. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I'll remember that. Finishing first is Zachary Katang of GMNY with a time of 59.95. 59.95. We are now in Heat 4 of Event 48. In Lane 1, Karam Mamkaglu. In Lane 2, CJ Friends. Lane 3, Logan Oni. Lane 4, Liam Schoon. Lane 5, Ethan Park. Lane 6, Bradley Mayer. Lane 7, Ivan Yearn. And in lane 8 is Aiden Verga. And finishing first is lane 8, Aiden Verga of EEX with a time of 56.90. 56.90. Heat number 5, lane 1, Matthew Ciliato. Lane 2, Bilal Afifi. Lane 3, Matt Coster. Lane 4, Robbie Bai. Lane 5, Daniel Beznosiok. Lane 6, Vince Ermita. Lane 7, Philip Petrovsky. And in lane 8 is Siobhan Dungana. Touching the wall is lane 6, Vince Ermita, with a time of 57:14. Vince Ermita of RY. If anybody can help me out with that, feel free to chat in and I'll try to say it correctly. Here we are with heat number 6 of event number 48. Lane 1 is Nicholas DeSopo. Lane 2, Kyle Wargo. Lane 3 is Ryan Pelosi. Lane 4, Max Chechanowski. Lane 5, Oliver Brown. Lane 6, Colin Drew. Lane 7, Raph Villarina. And in lane 8 is Leo Meza. Touching the wall is lane 4, Max Chechanowski of JAC with a time of 54:95. Starting the heat 7 of event number 48. Lane 1 is Justin Yu. Lane 2, Adam Ibrahim. Lane 3, Connor Hefferman. Lane 4, Isaac Rivers. Lane 5, Matthew Volpescu. Lane 6, Jaden Bui. Lane 7, Caleb Pinto. And in lane 8 is Arav Gulati. Finishing first is Isaac Rivers of EAG with a time of 54:87. We are now in heat 8 of event 48. Lane 1, Jason Juana. Lane 2, Matthew Trowinski. Lane 3, Kyle Phillips. Lane 4, Mark Suarez. Lane 5, Chaz Messina. Lane 6, Adi Katumuri. Lane 7, Adam Azawi. And in lane 8 is Fabio Yepes. Just to keep everybody up to speed, this is heat 8 of 14. Heat 8 of 14, event number 48, men's 13 and over, fly, 100 fly. Winner of that heat is Adi Katamuri of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 55:03. Heat 9. In lane 1, Richard Fadif. Lane 2,
swimmers and
Alex
coaches.
Guftia Jimenez. Lane 3, Javier Hernandez. Lane 4, Liam Soika. Lane 5, Lee Wayne. Lane 6, Jose Calix. Lane 7, Michael Wizenko. And in lane 8 is Brian Mulligan.
Time is 10:04, and you have 30 minutes to declare your intention. Thank you.
So after every event, you will hear the other announcer try to make his announcements of letting people know, or the coaches know, the time frame to scratch. So sorry about that. You know, occasionally we're going to be speaking on top of each other. Hopefully you can hear me at home. And finishing first in Heat 9 is Richard Fadib of JAC with a time of 53.70. Heat 10 of event 48. Lane 1, Michael Riley. Lane 2, Ryan Pastone. Lane 3, Brian Dos Santos. Lane 4 is Carl Burgart. Lane 5, Noam Burkowski. Lane 6, Jeremiah Tomioka. Lane 7, Koji Sawa. And in lane 8 is Mason Keith. If you're watching, there is actually nobody in lane 3. And finishing first in this heat is Koji Sawa of CAT with a time of 54.11. Heat number 11, lane 1, Aiden Louis. Lane 2, Raman Tariq. Lane 3, Tristan Moore. Lane 4, Yalong Zhang. Lane 5, Aaron Roy. Lane 6, Marshall Harris. Lane 7 is Roy Sung. And in lane 8 is Owen Kane. Touching the wall, Raymond Tariq of STAC with a time of 53.12. Winning that heat is Raymond. Heat 12, lane 1, Ethan Michaud. Lane 2, Nate Scholten. Lane 3, Dave Slowinski. Lane 4, Joey Staus. Lane 5, Sedaten. Lane 6, Vikram Pal. Lane 7, Johannes Welch. Lane 8, Ethan Young. Just got to make a comment of a kid in lane 5. Name so good, you say it twice. Sedaten. And Joey Stiles touches the wall, finishing first in this heat with a time of 50.16 of Scarlet Aquatics. 2 more heats left. This is heat 13. In lane 1, Philip Salick. Lane 2, Sam Lorenk. Lane 3, Troy Mayer. Lane 4 is Matthew Piacentini. Nobody in lane 5. Lane 6 is Aiden Nugent. Lane 7 is, I do believe the last name is Coranza Cordero. And in lane 8 is Max Carter. Sometimes you just got to take a wild guess or not say anything because it doesn't show the first name because it's quite a long last name. So I do apologize if I didn't get the first name of the swimmer in lane 7. But finishing first in this heat 13, is lane 4, Matthew Piacentini. And now we will be swimming our final heat in the men's 13 and over 100 fly. In lane 1 is Emmanuel Zanakis. In lane 2, Connor Hong. Lane 3, Powell Drismala. Lane 4, Timothy Lee. Lane 5, Owen Peterling. Lane 6, Michael Grezanko. Lane 7, Eli Muldoon. And in lane 8 is Ryan Kang. Currently in the lead is lane 4, which is Timothy Lee. Looking really strong, but with Powell Drismala chasing him. But touching the wall will be Timothy Lee, finishing first in this final heat with a time of 49.90. 49.90. And that will conclude the boys, or men's, sorry, keep saying boys, men's 13 and over 100-yard fly. We are now headed to the women's 13 and over 500 free. In heat 1 of event number 49 is Cecilia Flamia. In lane 4 is Haley Castillo. In lane 5 is Elizabeth Mannix. And in lane 6 is Annabelle Song. Wait a minute. They totally messed this up because I was reading the board. This is event 51, which is the 13 and over 200 rest. So I do apologize. In the water is Jordan Hall in lane 3. Lane 4 is Maya Merrick. And then lane 5 is Harlow Hatch. And lane 6, I do apologize, has nothing listed. So I will just call that person the mystery swimmer. From up here, it does look like a swimmer from GMNY, looking at the cap. So you're following along on the live stream. This is women's 13 and over 200 breast, which is event number 51. And this is the heat one of 12. The time now is 10:14. Touching the wall is Maya Merrick, finishing first in this heat with a time of 2:39.31. We're about to begin heat 2. They jumped heat 2, they went to heat 3. Heat 3 of event 51. In lane 1 is Natalie Hauer. Lane 2 is Michaela Park. Lane 3, Grace Flamia. Lane 4, Ellie Wu. Lane 5, Emily Gallagher. Lane 6, Corel Lee. Lane 7, Noelle Jordan. And in lane 8 is Vivian McCormick. And just looking at the board again, there is no swimmer in lane 1. I'm going to follow along with the heat sheet. Let me make the correction. This is heat number 2. They just corrected that on the board as well. So it is event 51, heat number 2. Finishing first in that heat is Emily Gallagher of CJAC with a time of 2:39.41. We're now in heat 3. In lane 1 is Allison Hom. Lane 2, Eliana English. Lane 3, Lola Jimenez. Lane 4, Eve Wilkinson. Lane 5, Abby Ford. Lane 6, Sua Tanj. Lane 7 is Angela Chow. And in lane 8 is Nina Tadic.
You have 30 minutes to declare your intention. Thank you.
Finishing first in that heat was Abby Ford of STAC with a time of 2:39.22. We are now beginning heat 4 with in event 51. In lane 1 is Sasha Nazenko. Lane 2, Emma Wong. No swimmer in lane 3. Lane 4 is Julia Feinberg. Lane 5, Caitlin Ng. Lane 6, Ariana Kim. Lane 7, Juliana Skiaka. And in lane 8 is Hope Kennedy. Touching the wall first is Sasha Nazenko of Scarlet Aquatics with a time of 2:37.40. This is heat 4. And we're off. Heat 5 of 12. In lane 1 is Elizabeth Watchtech. Lane 2, Ava Lan. Lane 3, Dana Tapia. Lane 4, Allison Faye. Lane 5, Aditi Banerjee. Lane 6, Haley Castillo. And in lane 8 is Sophia Lazarou. And no swimmer in lane 8. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Leading in this heat is lane 4, Allison Faye of Monmouth Barracudas. And touching the wall is Allison, swimming or finishing at the time of 2:31:55. Winner of that heat is Allison Faye of Monmouth Barracudas, 2:31:55. Heat 6 of 12. Event 51, women's 13 and over, 200 breast. In lane 1. Lane 1, no swimmer in lane 1. Lane 2, Anna Rozansky. Lane 3, Lila Stevens. Lane 4, Isabella Soto. Lane 5, I'm just going to say the last name, Okawa O'Connell. Lane 6, Mackenzie Glenn. Lane 7, Alice Shurlova. And in lane 8 is Isabel Met. You are watching the 2024 NJS and Scarlet Gold Championship. We're currently swimming women's 13 and over 200 breast. Event 51, Heat 6. Touching the wall is lane 2, Anna Lozonsky of Whitewater with a time of 2:34:83. Heat number 7, 7 of 12. In lane 1, Amani Peck. Lane 2, Anna Dixon. Lane 3, Anaga Mandraka. Lane 4, Bridget Lowry. Lane 5, Zoe Petrella. Lane 6, Sophia Pau. Lane 7, Lila Setcher. And in lane 8 is Kara Whitaker. Hey, just saw something pop up. This is directly from Common Guy Sports. Thanks for joining us this morning for the Friday prelim session. We are back with separate streams for Friday age group 10 and under and 11-12 around 1:45, and Friday finals around 6:45. And more updates coming from Common Guy Sports is that we are back Saturday and Sunday for all sessions. All right, so go ahead and please provide any feedback, suggestions in the chat or via email. There is somebody monitoring this chat, so go right ahead and provide your feedback. And I think what's listed there, the email is Common Guy Sports. Common Guy Sports, nj@gmail.com. Oh, do apologize. Did not get a read on who finished first in that heat, but we are now in heat number 8 with lane 1, Aishi Goswami, lane 2, Maddie Fletcher, lane 3, Thea Valdevorona, lane 4, Rebecca Kim, lane 5, Ava Fields, lane 6, Riley Horgan, and then lane 7 is Marley McDonald. The time is 10:33. Final lap for this 200 breast for women's 13 and over. This is heat number 8, event number 51. And touching the wall is Riley Horgan of BB. And again, anybody can help me out with what those initials are. I'll be more than happy to announce them. She just finished with a time of 2:34.48. Heat 9. In lane 1, Sophie Ndaya. Lane 2, Niam Murphy. Lane 3, Isla Malatier. Lane 4, Adeline Talajaja. Lane 5, Sophie Hutner. Lane 6, Claire Hegedus. Lane 7, Annabelle Naguib. And in lane 8 is Reese Biggie. Thank you, Sister Squad, for sharing that with me. BB is Bergen Barracudas. All right. So I'm learning a couple of things here. MB was Monmouth Barracudas. So thank you so much. And I will jot that down. Finishing first is Claire Hegedus for STAC, finishing at 2:33.56. Now we are going to start heat number 10 of event 51. In lane 1 is Margot Anselmi. Lane 2, no swimmer. Lane 3, Angelica Koblars. No swimmer in lane 4. Lane 5 is Juliana Marrero. Lane 6, Leticia Lainez. Lane 7, Annie Flanagan. And in lane 8 is Alexis Godra, or Godru. I have no intentions of botching names, but hopefully I get more than 50% right. Two more heats remaining in the women's 13 and over 200 breast.